Pollution in the ocean. Why we need to find a way to stop pollution in the ocean. There are many impacts that pollution has on the ocean, and there needs to be a change. Many people enjoy going to the ocean and what it has to offer. However, if there is not a change with the amount of pollution and plastic in the ocean, we may not have these opportunities anymore. Pollution in the ocean is affecting nearly 700 different species in and around the ocean, and there needs to be a stop to it. Many of us enjoy visiting the beach and the wildlife there is to see. However, we all have to do our part in order to protect these species. If everyone contributed in their own way, it would help to reduce the amount of pollution and plastic throughout the ocean, in the water, and on the shore. First, I will begin by discussing all of the animals dying from the use of plastic at the beach. Then, I will transition to the different causes of pollution. Finally, I'll discuss some ways to help overcome the problem and what we can do in order to help stop pollution. Let's begin with what different animals are affected from pollution. There are over 100 million different marine species that are affected by pollution. There are spots in the ocean that are considered dead zones. About 500 different locations in the ocean are reported as dead zones. These are considered to be dead zones because there is little to no oxygen to support marine animals. The result of these dead zones are because of increase of human activities such as pollution. Also, many animals on the shore are becoming affected from the pollution. There are thousands of seabirds, sea turtles, and seals that are affected from the intake of plastic. Many people do not throw their trash away while they are on the shore of the beach. The result of this is that many animals do not know the difference between plastic and food. They eat plastic by accident, which can result in death or even becoming very ill. By them eating the plastic, there can be toxic chemicals that can kill them. The plastic can also block their digestive system, which can result in them not being able to eat, which they need to in order to survive. Another way plastic can affect these animals is that many of them can become entangled by plastic. Now that we have some information on how these animals are affected from pollution, let's discuss the different causes of pollution. One of the first causes of pollution is littering. There are 5.25 million pieces of litter in the ocean. Of that amount, there are 260,000 tons of pieces of trash floating on the surface. About 75% of people litter each year. The United States taxpayers have spent around $11 million on litter cleanup. However, this is still not enough as so many people choose to litter each day. Another cause is inadequate waste disposal. There are many people who dump trash cans and other pieces of trash in wrong places. Some people will throw their trash in the trash can. However, there are some people and companies that choose to not dispose of this waste properly. This is the result of trash in the ocean. Also, illegal dumping is another result of plastic in the ocean. In 1988, there was an act set in place called the Ocean Dumping Ban Act. This act prohibits dumping industrial waste and sewage sludge in the ocean. The act also prohibits the disposal of medical waste. Even though this act is set in place, there are also many people who still choose not to dispose of the waste properly. Now that we know the causes and effects of pollution, let's discuss what we can do in order to stop it. One easy thing that everyone can do in order to stop pollution is recycling. By doing so, we can reduce the amount of plastic that is in the ocean. It will also reduce the amount of plastic circulation in the ocean. Recycling can be as simple as putting your trash in the proper trash can instead of littering. By doing so, we can save millions of marine species. It will also help to make the ocean a safer and cleaner place. Many recycling places take a variety of plastic. It is also important to check with your recycling center to see what types of plastics they do accept. This can help by making sure your plastic is going to a proper place, as this is one of the main causes of pollution in the ocean. Another way to help stop pollution is our daily use of plastic. There are many of us who use plastic every day that is not needed. Personally, I use some plastic in my daily life, but I've been trying to limit my use of plastic as much as possible. We can use paper bags instead of plastic grocery bags. Another thing we can do is use reusable containers instead of putting our foods in plastic sandwich bags. Plastic straws have been a huge controversial topic. However, there are many companies who have stopped using plastic straws, which have helped our oceans. Since plastic straws are used so often daily, by companies eliminating them, there will be a reduction of the amount that are in the ocean. There are many animals that are affected by pollution, but it can be stopped. These millions of marine species need our help to survive. By reducing the amount of plastic use, we can help create a safer environment for these animals. Pollution is one of the biggest causes of death for these animals. By not littering and disposing of our waste properly, we can help to fix the problem. We all enjoy going to the beach and visiting what it has to offer. However, if there is not a change in the amount of plastic and pollution in the ocean, these opportunities will not be possible. Many people think that their single use of plastic and their occasional act of littering will not make a difference. However, if everyone thinks this, then there will be no stop to the amount of plastic in the ocean.